right, let's do it. An ex-MAFS producer tells us the truth about the edit. Oh, the infamous edit. Oh, it just never, ever really works for us, does it? You know, because the edit's always like against them. It's against them all the time. Plus, Adrian wants to know what really went down, but I don't know. We are live.
You want the trash? I got it all for you. Let's rehash the mess together. A sassy hole that only speaks the truth. Nobody gaslights you better.
Here we go, we're doing it. Hello, I'm Wilko, your Rehashed daddy, and it has been another huge week of MAFS AU, but mostly off the screen because the Love Lab Rats, they are just gagging to break that gag order. Soon, we'll get to your thoughts, and unfortunately, I've run out of time because I had 2 lives today, so no top 5 again this week, even though I promised last week it would definitely be back. All right, let me move up a little bit, because of course we have so many things that we have to do through to memo me at rehash.com.au, email it through. Only got 1 so far today, so if you could send another one through, or just any thoughts and feelings, chuck it on. Don't be nervous. Look at this production. It's rubbish. No one's judging. Look what I'm doing. So if you could do that, that would be excellent. So I'm going to say hi to you in just a sec. Also, you can join on a call too. So there's a link in the description to send me a message on WhatsApp. Just say you want to chat, and I'll give you a call at the end of this program. Let's get some rehashed headlines. I've been inspired by Jackie. Morena has been getting passionate and close to one A-lister, which was a surprise. I'm not sure how she did it. She was pictured with Katy Perry recently, and we can only hope that Miss Perry got out quick enough anyway before Morena's passion overtook her and she yapped her ear off. Also, a picture of what was her name? Celine Survivor. Anthony. Oh, the guy that did the show, the song But You Left. It's all about this guy. So this is apparently from 2022, and I don't know what's happening here. I don't know how they know each other. I didn't really dig. I just saw the photo and I thought, well, we better share that. All right. Thank you to everybody who is joining us. That's just actually, quick before we do that, some of the Love Lab Rat men have been having a bit of a bro hang, actually. If you take a look, Tony, Elliot, Adrian, and Rai, they're having a great old time. My favorite part is that they're all the great guys. The Daily Mail actually takes these pictures, you can see them here, as if they're papped from a distance. But actually, the guy who's doing the photos is just Ali from the Daily Mail. He was there. Nothing is real. So he's just there hanging out with them, just thumbs up. And I wonder if they call him or if he calls them. I don't know. He does love this, does love a peace sign. Anyway, I'm sus on that guy, and I'm sus on all the media setup that's been happening so far. All right, let's quickly say hi to all of you Love Lab Rats on the chat. I'm joking. You guys are not Love Lab Rats. Let's say hi to some people, shall we? Let's say hello from Oklahoma, USA. Excellent. Angela Clark Little, love to hear it. Also, I've got some super chats already. That happened so quickly. Geez. Let me get rid of that and then do that.
Super chat.
Super chats already. Thank you so much. Who do I have to say thank you? Nikki. Nikki said Adrian post-show interviews are worse than his edit. 2, I prefer Elliot over Lauren any day, as she was more judgmental to people who didn't deserve it and gave 3 days too long. And Brooke says, she gave us a super chat and said, hi, DSBA, quick question. Was it only Adrian and Afina honeymoon box shown on the TV? Yes, it was. It was the only one that was shown. I don't know why. It was a very odd, thing. Oh, someone has messaged saying that they want to have a chat on the program. I'm very excited for that. And also another super chat from Joanne, who says, happy to see us back on the screens. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's get to some more chats before we've got someone who's from the ACT, where I currently still am, only for a little while longer. Packing is killing me. Packing up my life and selling stuff on Marketplace because I can't take it all. Oh, it's just the worst. Hello to Jill from Toronto. And who else are we saying hello to? And Shaz has realised that it's time. It is time for us to be on the program, and we're all doing it. Thank you to everybody who has joined us for the stream. We have a lot of things to get through, and we have to do it all before, if you're in Australia and you watch MAFS live, all before MAFS starts. So we cannot take time to muck around, but we will get to your memo me's at the end, and also hopefully a live chat by the looks of it. Let's move over, and what else have we got going on here? Let me just double check all the things, because I don't trust anything. Yeah, great. SBA Dave and Jamie have had a chat to the very cleansed and clean MAFS podcast. It's by Channel 9. It's not the MAFS funny one. It's Channel 9's own thing. This is why Channel 9 has said that I cannot have any of the Love Lab Rats on the show, because they want to keep it all just for their podcast. And to be honest, I'm not chasing them. I'm not chasing them. I don't have time. Even if I got them on, would they tell me the truth? I don't know. But I do love SBA Dave and Jamie. And once again, they're talking about her ick lists, which seem to be a hot topic.
You know what's funny? When I first became single a couple years back, I moved to Melbourne. I remember thinking, I haven't dated in 5 years. So I was like, so I become a novelty, creating icks. And the more men you meet, the more inspiration you get. You're like, ugh, Crocs, bites into a Kit Kat, hatchback, you know.
Keep going.
Like it just
keep going.
It's just like,
No,
whoa.
but to be fair, bites into a full Kit Kat, psycho.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I mean. Or
that's
like
not
people that get green gum or feel it or I don't know. You get inspiration. But like, it's more of a novelty. Like I used to read them out on dates and people would think, oh, she's hilarious. I'm like, the type of man that gets my humor will think it's funny.
Yeah.
But like,
And she's dead serious about these lists. Like they,
Yeah,
like
right.
if someone sees it, she's like, no, like she's like on the ball.
Yeah, we had the cameramen in stitches over that list.
It's funny because a lot of people, when they come to the experiment, when they have their very specific lists, sometimes they end up being a punish. And yet Jamie's just an absolute delight. I love seeing her all the time. What else have we got to talk about? Oh, let's talk about Adrian's spin, shall we? Let's get his PR up. So Adrian has done a bunch of chats. He's been on the MAFS Funny podcast. He's also out there on his own TikTok sharing his feelings about what is coming out about him, what he thinks is real and what's not. He does say on the MAFS Funny podcast, it's the second live of the day, guys, that he is the drama. And what is the whole point of this show if it's not to bring us the drama? So we should kind of, I guess, be grateful for Adrian. Also, what is the truth about the fan pages accounts that apparently he has set up?
No, firstly though, you're running your own fan sites.
Yeah, man.
You just happily admit that.
Yeah, 100%. People think that's like awkward or cringe. I was sitting there scrolling for social media and seeing my face everywhere, people using me for clicks, views, likes, bait. And I'm like, well, a marketing strategy would be I use myself. So if I can get an extra 1 million views on my face prior to that show finishing, then I would do it. Like I'm sitting on TikTok anyway, so I might as well clip up what everyone else is clipping up. So I decided to do it.
He might as well do it, guys. So he's just admitted in this podcast that he's like setting up his own fan accounts. Why didn't I ever think of that? There is also a woman who has been speaking out against him, featured on Abby Chatfield's It's a Lot podcast, because Abby Chatfield herself is also cashing in on MAFS now, even though she's from Bachelor. This woman claims to be Adrian's ex, but who knows what's real and what's not. He does briefly mention her.
But when you had the fan site, you were commenting on other posts like, he's a nice guy.
Nah, it's full of shit. That
weren't
chick that
doing
said that, 100% full of shit.
Was she your ex?
Fuck, ex, man. That was the most embarrassing thing about that podcast, minus all the lies as well. I literally met her once, couple hours, my friend and her friend. We were at Coogee Pavilion. And then anyways, spent a couple nights, Friday, Saturday, when she was down in Sydney for a couple hours. Like, she knows nothing about me. I brushed her on the text, like, you know, she wanted to hang out. She's like, come to my birthday in March. She was like, come hang out Sunday night. I'm like, no. And then eventually, like, we were okay, but I feel like she set me up with those photos. We went and got ice cream. Anyways, long story short, I didn't want to give it any more time. She definitely set me up for those ice cream. And all of a sudden, people got the photos. You know, people found her Instagram. Her Instagram was on private when I met her. Then it's automatically on, actually, funny enough, automatically on public. And I think it was maybe you that first mentioned it.
Oh, is she the girl whose ass you were grabbing?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah, that was me who posted that.
Yeah. So,
that was me who ruined the fact you and Athena not together.
Yeah. No, we're still together. But,
No,
we're just in an open relationship.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if this Adrian spin tour is actually doing really well for his public relations, but anyway, he said the woman on the It's a Lot pod, the woman, let me see if I do actually have this to show you, because I did actually, no, I don't. There's a woman on the It's a Lot podcast, and she's out there talking as if they sort of dated and he's really toxic, and she had a lot of things to say about him. The podcast is there if you want to go and listen to it. I didn't grab all the bits and pieces. There was also another one of Morena, and we'll get to bits and pieces from that a little bit later on. I don't know what's true and what's not with all of the stuff from the Love Lab Rats this year, because so much stuff has been spoiled so quickly. So generally we know that there's heaps of editing that's going on, but I don't know. He said that there's the woman that's on that podcast. He says that that they were nothing. They were basically nothing to each other, and they just hung out a couple of times, and he didn't really like her, even though apparently he was grabbing her ass in that setup shoot. I don't know. Anyway, apparently she also goes to talk that he has a vision board and how he got weird when she was texting anyone else. And as you heard, Adrian has denied all of this. So I don't know what to believe. He's also stopped into Yahoo Lifestyle to clear up some things. He wanted to chat about some stuff like what do people think of you now? Like when they're watching things, like are people coming up to you and saying like really nice things about you?
Online, people don't seem to like me too much. I think it's certain type of people. Out in public, everyone comes up to me. Like we've been with a lot of people from the crew, and those guys would say most people come up to me and say hello, and honestly be the most friendly people. Like it's the best. Like they're so friendly. People take photos. A fair few girls have called their mum on the phone as well, saying, "Oh, my mum wants to speak to you." Like it's cool as I love it.
Okay. This is apparently happening. I'm not surprised. People, when they're out at pubs, would be like, that's that dickhead from MAFS. And they would love to get a photo with him. And look, most people are nicer in person than they are online. There was also another question, which is he here for the right reason?
Everyone that goes on the show is usually open for love. And the byproduct of going on the show is getting somewhat, you can say, your 2 minutes of fame. You can say it can excel your business. So that is a byproduct of putting yourself out there to the world. Mm-hmm. Eventually, hopefully, you will blow up and you will be a face on social media or influencer. This is just putting yourself out there to 3+ million people an episode 4 times a week. So it's a byproduct. What is wrong with someone wanting to go on a show, finding love, becoming famous and excelling the business? Like, if you can do it all in one hit, majority of people will do it.
Yeah, and I think we're getting to the real reason as to why he was there. And what is he hoping to get from this, apart from all of the, the fame and adoration from people accidentally while he's looking for love? In
a weird way, hopefully I can inspire people to just be yourself and speak up. The most controversial topic the first week was me and Athena on our honeymoon, of me saying, I don't know how I feel about, dating someone with a kid. That was controversial, but that's the truth. You didn't want someone with a kid, you shouldn't have went on the show. I never said anything about that. And actually, prior to the show, there's one thing that I made it clear to the experts. Just like Elliot said, I don't get what I want, I will leave. I made it clear that the only thing that I ideally wouldn't want someone with a child, because it's a big responsibility.
I don't think you should ever say just like Elliot as if it's like like it's a good thing. I know that there was people who are Elliot fans, and I get it. I'm not saying Lauren's good, but also, and the whole promo gate, what really happened? Because if you haven't seen anything from the last week, he didn't want to go to the promo, apparently. He wanted to go to the promo shoot, but they didn't want him to go to the promo shoot, and then he decided to leave.
Absolutely didn't leave for the promo. Me and production had a chat privately off camera a week to the promo, and that was something we had in private. And then we went to the promo, and the reason why I didn't get into that promo, I believed, was for that topic that we spoke about in private. Out of 10 people that day, 9 went. They didn't explain to me why I wasn't in it. I went and sat in the tent for 20 minutes, and I was like, it was 30 degrees plus that day in a warehouse, and now I'm stuck in the tent. They wouldn't even let me leave. I was getting angry. I'm not waiting 3 hours for them to finish just to go do some red flags and green flag. Get out of here. Who cares? I didn't want to do that. I think it's quite cringe anyway.
I love the stuff that he thinks is quite cringe, and yet the stuff that he does on his own socials is very similar and like an ick list. Unless he's doing it as a joke. And also, who asked him to leave? That's a big question.
I wouldn't say producer, but she's definitely probably the highest point up there in production.
Okay, and she told you to leave?
Yeah, I was told to leave because I pissed her off because I left the promo. She goes, pack your bags and leave the experiment. And I go, okay. No worries. I start packing, she's filming, I go, nah, I'm not packing, whatever. I keep my clothes, I don't care. I walk straight out. That's why when I left, you see my bag's still there because I never chose to leave. And then the only thing I did was put the ring down. I'm like, well, this lady seems pretty pissed off. I don't want them saying I stole their property. So I left the ring there.
Okay. This all sounds extremely plausible. I don't know if someone on MAFS would say, get out of here. I don't know if I fully believe that because they want the trash, mess and drama. And they can't really explain you just leaving. So unless they thought that him leaving was good and dramatic, which it was, who to believe? And then he says something that sort of undermines everything for me in regards to, well, you'll see.
I couldn't give a shit about being on TV anymore. I already had 5 weeks and I know they were impactful 5 weeks. I know I would have had a lot of airtime. I didn't care about that anyway. You know, production called me, asked me to come back, and then Athena also asked, so I came back.
So he said he's already had an impactful few weeks on the show, and so it doesn't really matter for him. And the way I hear that is, well, I've already made enough drama, and I'm going to get some notoriety out of this. So do I really need to hang around? Just like Tim. Timmy for the binny. Good times. That feels like such a long time ago. All right, before we move on to anything else, let's get to some of your chats. People are calling BS. He's chucking him back in the bin. Who else? And people, good on you, Cat. Cat's asking people to like and subscribe. It is funny how much people watch this, but don't actually like the videos. You watch all the way through, and you don't like. What do I have to do for you? What was it? There was another comment that I saw quickly. The issue wasn't that he didn't want someone with a child. It was how it was handled. Yeah, exactly. He just doesn't really, I don't know, he just doesn't come off good. And he seems to be owning that like a badge of honour because people probably out and about are saying, geez, mate, you're so good, which is very Australian. And he does want a promo according to Lorray. And Adrian left to save himself from having to misspell leave. That's some good stuff. That's good stuff. Very soon getting to your Memo Me's. Yeah, we'll get to them very soon. Let's quickly talk about Rai as he goes rogue. It's not only on the Bros Day that he was out and about with the Daily Mail, but he's also gone rogue on his own Facebook. And thanks to So Dramatic, they managed to get this video before it was removed. It was for the lead up to the most recent dinner party, and he posted this.
I just don't want other women to be fooled by this
one.
behaviour. He's
That's the one I was
fooled
looking for
Athena,
before.
he's fooled his ex. This man fully wants to silence me.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Out there, all the MAFS faithfuls, all the fans tuning in, not fans of me, just of the series in general. Now is the time you tune in. No more silent, strategic, apologetic, nice guy. All the violations of my values, the disloyalty, the disrespect, and the full picture gets painted with justified brushstrokes, in my view. Nobody in person who has come up to me has had anything negative, hostile, or judgmental to say. They've all been like, you know what? This guy is switched on. He is genuine. He does have depth. His energy is on point. And that's exactly who I am. Everyone who knows me knows that this is a representation for entertainment. However, tonight is fantastic. I cannot wait to see everyone's reactions. And at the end of the day, you can choose to take the portrayal as gospel. You know, God help you if you do.
In his Under Armour.
It is an entertainment program at the end of the day. And the reality is that people will say hateful, derogatory, just amazingly hurtful things from the safety of their lounge rooms. I've accepted that. Doesn't bother me. The comments don't mean shit all to me. The negativity, I expected it.
Yeah.
You know, I was there reading and signing the contract just like everybody else. I'm not naive. I'm not delusional. I'm not going to get this, hero edit or whatnot. But at the same time, I've got a sense of humor about all this. I love watching it with my mates. I love hearing people's perspective and their insight, if they're not hostile, of course. So when I say at the end of the day, the truth and the true colours are revealed, I'm not lying. Cannot wait.
I think we know what he's talking about. And we'll get to that in like seconds. Quickly, thank you very much.
Super
Chats from Sarah Raddy Pipkin. Also, Bonnie Vincent said, I missed the rehash for last season. It was almost not worth watching without you. Geez, really? When I can't speak today? Also, Jackie isn't a lawyer, more like a liar. Oh, Nikki is coming. Nikki's got some feelings today. Okay, so that is Ryan. He's gone rogue, and that video has now been removed from Facebook. So I'm assuming production has said, I guess, do it. I don't know why else it would be gone. By the way, there is a question in the chat for a poll, which we'll get to the answers and the final results at the end of the live stream. All right, Jack is on the yak. Yeah, Jack. She's back again, and she's having a little yak a lot of the time. She's got some she's got some things to share with us, but she's just chomping at the bit to share them. You know what I mean? She's been on a very curated MAFS podcast. Let's start there, actually. It's the MAFS 9 podcast, so you're not actually going to get real trash, mess and drama from it, but here's Jackie.
So, like, you know how people take their anger out on other things? Yeah, I take my tears out on things that are not the person, because I know that really hurts the person. Like, I don't want someone to, I guess, feel the pain that I'm feeling. So I always just cry about, I just tend to cry about stuff around me, like, it's too light in here. Oh my God, it's like actually like, you know, it's something else. It's just a release. It's a release, correct. And so it's like, I find it hilarious watching me laugh. Oh, what was I crying about the TV? I'm like, this is so funny.
Yeah. Funny. That's what I was thinking too. Very, very like hilariously funny. She also had a very long post to share on her business Instagram, which they don't have a hold of at the moment. And would you like me to read it for you? I'll just read portions of it because it is very long. It says, "Hi, lovelies. I agree. My character makes no sense. That's not my fault. I blame the editors." Excellent. I signed up for an unfiltered raw real marriage experiment, aka documentary. Stop. Documentary. I don't know what you thought you were signing up for, but you probably need to watch the show, honey. I watch a lot of documentaries. This is not one. I'm fully in for this for a life partner, taking it seriously, but I have heaps of fun, laughter, and playing it up for the camera a tiny bit. Winky face. You've been fed a highly edited fictional storyline, and I feel like you deserve to know the truth. I can't sit back and support the misleading and deceptive stories. To start with, I love all of humanity. We are all equal. I have a thing for men with a high EQ and IQ. Yes, not interested in looks at all. Okay. I love dogs. I'm deeply insecure, hence why I need constant compliments. That's good that she knows that. And don't we all deserve that? I'm ready to settle down to have babies, 4 to 5 kiddos. And I'm currently in a relationship with a person who is exactly what I asked for. Someone kind, considerate, a great man, intelligent, and sometimes miracles happen because today I'm in fact in a happy and loving long-term relationship. Lots of love, Jackie. Oh, shit. Okay. So that's the post that came out, and it really flipped everything on its head, and production are actually really, really pissed at her about it. And I'm a little bit mad too. So she started a new business. It's called Jacqueline Lee Jewelry. She's got the Instagram. That's the one that she's posting from. And I checked out the website today, and as you can see, guys, she's got the domain. I think somebody has JacquelineLeeJewelry.com, but it's currently not active. So make of that what you will. All right, let's get into the, I'll do it. Cheating scandal. It's not, I don't know if it's cheating yet. Photos that will have been fueling online rumours that Jack had ditched her warrior Rai and ended up with a new filly. Ended up, she was the filly, I guess, to a Tassie pro golfer. His name is Clint. Oh, that's so weird that I keep getting that wrong. Daily Mail reports that Jack has already moved into the Tassie Chateau. Oh, I can't wait to get this female down there. And she's been busted with taking pics that she shared online, and she was they've matched them, because people are crazy like that, matched them to the Tassie Chateau's interior, which is just insane. So this is the actual picture of her apparently in his place. She was also spotted on a Tassie Wildlife Park date with her golfing life partner. The scandal is said to have left Ryan blindsided. Oh, shut up. No, it's not. Listen to that. While Jackie and Clint appear to be enjoying their new romance, Ryan was reportedly left completely blindsided at the reunion. Ryan had no idea. He heard rumours, but seeing it unfold like this left him feeling betrayed, an insider told Daily Mail Australia. Okay. All right, sure. We're going to believe that. Let's quickly move on to Morena's claims. Morena has been out and about and she is on the trail. She's telling some amazing tales of being held against her will and calling police against production. That's all on the MAFS Funny podcast, which you can go and listen to. But you know what? I was bored by a lot of it. And a lot of it sounds so untrue that I didn't even know what bit to pick. So if you want to go and check it out, it's not a short chat. But now an ex-producer of MAFS AU has come out to give Morena some facts about the edit and why she's getting such a raw deal. Her name is Alex Fennell. I think it's Fennell. Anyway, take a listen to what she has to say.
I'm a former Married at First Sight post-producer, and I can tell you that Morena is getting this edit because she's a psycho. That's why she's getting this edit. It's not because she's being taken out of context or because Tony's secretly married. It's because she is like this. And she can come out swinging, she can come out arguing all she wants. I can promise you this will be an accurate reflection of what she's like as a person. I just don't think that she thinks that this is intense. I think she thinks it's fine, which is why she'll be like, I don't get the hate. I don't get the hate. No, it's this. It was all these reasons. I have all these reasons to be feeling this way. I was so misconstrued. No, you don't. This isn't acceptable.
You can go follow her. There's other things that she's been to. Obviously, that video has blown the fuck off. So you can go blown the fuck off or up. We can say both. You can go and check her out and on TikTok because she's got some other stuff there talking about how it works on MAFS, which is all very, very interesting stuff. All right, a spoiler alert for tonight. Before you, and I haven't seen the episode, but sometimes I get them a little bit early. But I haven't seen tonight's episode. A spoiler alert, though. If you don't want to hear it, stop now. 3, 2, 1. Billy writes leave tonight. He's out of there. Apparently, it shocks everybody. That's the big shocking thing. Everyone's thinking it's about Athena, but that's just a rumor. Again, I haven't seen it. I don't know for sure, but apparently Billy is out of there. And that's kind of like it for the trash, mess, and drama. Let's get to some of your comments before we get to some memo me's. Here we go. Deb's got a comment. Deb, why would you agree to stay on the show and help your TV husband reconcile with his estranged wife? Yeah, that is weird. Kimberly has said, I guess this is a spoiler alert, Sierra's face will stay the same. Also, MAFS, a MAFS channel. I don't think it's a legitimate one. Finally, someone says it how it is. I believe that ex-producer. Yeah, I think they definitely edit it. We know we can hear that it's like Frankenstein in so many different ways, but I don't think it's as bad as everyone makes it out to be. And like, I think a lot of people are shocked when they see themselves reflected. And you know, sometimes we hear ourselves or we watch ourselves back on things and we go, "Oh, you're a bit of a psycho." Oh yeah, that could be a good idea. You need to get an interview with that ex-producer. Yeah, all right. I'll reach out to her. I'll reach out to reach out to Alex and see if she wants to get on and have a chat. Because generally when I do interviews on this channel, people get really mad at me because they just want me here talking about the show. That's a funny comment. Even when you edit psychotic, it's still psychotic. And that is true, Little Woo. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. All right, before we get to possibly a call, I'll just see if that person wants to chat. Shall we get to the only one that I've seen?
Memo me! Memo me! Memo me!
Deb has sent through her memo me and would like to have a little chitty chat. Deb, what do you have to say?
Hey Wilko, it's Deb.
Hey,
My
Deb.
thoughts on this week's MAFS. Jack, throwing that crying fit crap, whatever she pulled at the wedding. My 2.5-year-old niece is more convincing when she fake cries. She actually does produce real tears. Lauren is not into Clint at all. You can tell. Guess she's just there to try and get more Insta followers. Idiot, same douchebag he always was. Nothing's changed. Adrian throwing that tantrum because he didn't get to be in a promo shoot. Big deal. Grow up. Get over it. Hopefully Athena leaves him sooner rather than later. Bye.
Bye.
Memo
Also, got to say thank you because we've got some more super chats. Nikki, once again, forget the bin. We need a skip. Yeah, we need freight for all this stuff. Also, Kia Order from Gina. Love your work. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sending through. You can also donate at rehashed.com.au. That's the website. It's all secure. It's fine. I'm not going to sell you details online. Not yet. Like, things aren't that drastic. Before I go, I think there is actually one more memo me. So let me just check that. Oh, yeah. Miss Melissa sent one through. It's been ages since we heard one from her.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, SBAs. It's Miss Melissa here. I'm just sending a memo me because... I guess it's just Deb that sent one. Thoughts on the show? Well, Adrian, aren't you a little nugget of drama for us? It's all about him and the promo shoot. Is that all he's here for? Poor Athena, run. Is all I can say. Run. He is, dunno. Piece of work. Jack and Rai, well, we all know they're just here for the fame. Or they're very bad at acting anyway. So Tony and Morena, I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, let's wait and see. Lauren with Clint seems quite nice, but we'll see what happens because there's a lot in the media about
it's not going to be
else.
good, Miss Melissa.
And
not going to end well.
Idiot. Whoever wanted him back on the show, please just put him in the bin already. Is it Vanessa? I don't know.
Veronica?
Can't remember. Veronica?
Yep.
Run. Just run and run fast. Put those runners on and get running. And that's about all I've got for tonight. Okay, bye.
For your memo me. Also, I think maybe I have missed one of the super chats that I cannot see. Someone has texted me. Oh, that's annoying. Email. And said that Kimberly has sent one, but I can't see anything from Kimberly. Let me just double check. Has Kimberly sent one? Thank you very much to Rhiannon, who has sent through a super chat to me at rehash.com.au. Also to, is it Liesel? And Seta has sent one through as well. I really do appreciate that. Is excellent. That pays for things like the internet, which you need crazy internet to be able to stream like this. It's actually stupid. All right. Let's get to more of your comments because the chat is going off before we go. All right. I know MAFS is not too far away. I made sure that I've stopped a little bit earlier than last week because I ran it up right till the time. So we've got... I love the TMD Eddie it brings. Okay. All right. I love trash, mess and drama, but we do have to call them out because the fan base is called Sweet Baby Angels. Is someone asking what an SBA is? Nikki, she's Oblivia, New Zealand cousin. What? Is someone Oblivia's cousin from New Zealand? What? Tell me more, Steve. All right, that is it. All right, this week, it is a big week. We have a lot. We've got more Love is Blind. There is a full rehash of that we did live today for the first 6 episodes. If you are remotely interested in Love is Blind or want to know what's going in that, I've broke it down into couple and triangles and everything. So you can go and see that. That is on the channel right now, ready for you. Also, more Love is Blind. There possibly is going to be a surprise rehash of another show this week. I'd love to know in the chats what you think it might be. I think you might be wrong. And also, there is going to be a hell of a lot more MAFS. So I think there might even be, if what I'm reading is right from Nine Publicity, there might be 4 full episodes of Rehashed focused on MAFS this week. So Love is Blind is back. It's on Netflix, in case people are watching, wondering. And also, Oblivious Cousin. Who's it? Oh, okay. Oh, Angela Clark Little is apparently a new cult member. That's it. Look, we haven't called it a cult in a while. The best thing about cults is that, you should never call them cults. You should just be one and then deny it. So that's what I'm doing. And I think that's about it. Oh, and I'll just double check someone. Apparently Kimberly sent a memo me. Let me double check. Did Kimberly send a memo me? Kimberly did not send a memo me. Okay. Unless it went into junk. It didn't, Kimberly. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's not there. Maybe you sent it somewhere else. Did you send it on the Instagram? No. Yeah. Sorry, Kimberly. It's memome@rehash.com.au. Sorry if I missed it this week. I'll add it a little bit later on if you've got some thoughts and feelings that are still current. And people want to see Ari before I go. He's actually sitting right down here. Ari, would you like to come say hi? Yeah. Come on up. Coming up, sweet prince. Here you are. Yeah. Look at the puppy dog. There he is. Ari, would you like for us to go for a W? Yeah. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I've ruined the word W. I didn't say walk because it'd get him too excited. But then I said W too much and he cottoned on. So now I've ruined that. But F, he still doesn't know me. It's recipe. Anyway. All right, Bubby, you jump down. We're going to go very soon. We're going to go. I'm going to eat, probably have a beer and get ready for, I've got to sit down and record MAFS in about 20 minutes. It's going to be a really quick walk, mate, okay? That is it. Thank you to everybody who has joined us. I cannot wait. Also, thank you to everybody who donates. It really, really does help. I really appreciate it. If you do have any trash, mess, or drama that you want to send, you've got all the email details. If you want to speak to me live on the show, you can. We'll do another MAFS live. There will be a week where the MAFS stuff will be delayed. It'll be the active week that I'm moving. So all this stuff, the last of the stuff that's in this room, will have to go and it'll be moved. So it'll be a very slow week on videos that week. That's coming up very, very soon. So don't be mad at me. Apart from that, I've got to say, but you left, Celine style. Oh, and